Hello, my YouTube family. I hope everyone is doing well. Well, as I promised, I have the other half of my huge over $100 Dollar Tree haul. I am so happy to be here with you all this morning. It's early here on the East Coast. I have a hot cup of coffee, my scissors, my ruler, let's see, and all the items that I'm ready to share with all of you. What are you guys doing today? It's Saturday here on the East, well, it's Saturday everywhere. You guys know what I mean. It's not as nice as it was yesterday. Yesterday, I was out in a pair of shorts and a tank top, out working in the yard. Today, I'm in a long sleeve sweatshirt because it's not even 50 degrees. It's chilly, and they're forecasting rain. So, oh, what fun. But I just came in from outside playing ball with Miss Mia. She's out in the sun. Now she's laying down on the porch, being a big girl, and just soaking up the sun. But I am here for some me time with all of you to do the rest of my Dollar Tree haul. All right, so grab that wish list. I hope there's something here that you can add to yours. I found a couple items for my wish list, but like always, as soon as I scratch something off, I'm right back onto another thing. All right, so all of these items came from a couple of different stores, but basically these stores are throughout the Hudson Valley, which is including Wappinger Falls, Fishkill, and Poughkeepsie. And those are in the Hudson Valley in the state of New York. So if you're looking for some of these items, maybe by me helping to mention the stores where I get them from, will help you to track them down as well if you're in the area. All right, let's get into this Dollar Tree haul. We're going to start off with some sweets and treat finds. And I'm really excited about one of these. I know you guys are going to think I'm crazy. But you know how I love my little mini packages. I have like one of my subscribers had sent me these little mini Tic Tacs. And I'm obsessed with them. I don't know what it is. I just like miniature things in certain things anyways. All right, so let's get back to this Dollar Tree haul. This basically is a repeat purchase. And I did see one of my comments that someone had found this exact brand at Dollar General for only $1. I'm not finding them in my Dollar General. I'm not saying that they're not out there. It's just I'm having a hard time finding them. So I'm going to continue to get them at Dollar Tree for now. These are the Utz peanut butter pretzels. Oh my gosh, I open a bag and it's gone. But these are perfect. I throw one in my purse. I keep one in the car because you just never know. You know, you want a snack or something and you stop somewhere like at a convenience store, at a gas station, you're going to pay more than $1.25 for these. So I did get 2 more packs of those. Then, I'm so guilty here with my snacks. My goodness. For some reason, I don't know what it is because I'm not a big like snacky fruit thing eater, but I do like the fruit by the foot. I just like to unroll it, and I don't know what it is. But anyways, I bought myself a pack of these. You get 3 in there. It's the 3 mini rolls, but they're the berry tie-dye, and I do enjoy them. They do have valid box tops if your kids use those in school. I found another flavor of Amos. Hopefully I'm saying that right this time, right? Like Famous Amos. Amos peelers in the mandarin orange. These are so good. I mean, there are so many flavors in these now. It's incredible. There's one, what was that one flavor I have not found, and now I just can't think of it. I think it's a pineapple one. But yeah, these are really yummy. You can peel them to eat them, but they're completely edible the way that they are. All right, this was kind of a cool find, and I hadn't really ever seen this before. The flavors here are mango, mandarin, pineapple, lime, I don't know how to pronounce that. Is it tamarno? My bad. Fruit punch flavors. And these are gummies by Canals. What is the one that I'm not pronouncing? Is it tamarind? I'm going to show y'all right there. My bad. I'm sorry. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but that's the word I'm trying to say. This is a 4-ounce package, and oh my gosh, are these super squishy. Like I said, never seen them before, so I grabbed these. And then as soon as I found these, I went down the aisle a little further, and I found these. And I've never seen these at Dollar Tree before, except they make, you know, the little packs of Canal gum that you can get in a package about yay big. And then you have the little separate flavors. Well, now they have them in these little bags. These remind me and this is just me. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I just lost my train of thought. What is that gum called? Chiclets. I used to think I was all cool when I had a box of Chiclets in my purse when I was little. I just thought I was all that in a bag of chips. This is 3.7 ounces. This is the original flavor. Now, I'm really hoping, yes, I'm excited about gum. That's really sad, right? No, it's not. It makes me smile. It makes me happy, and that's okay. Perfect if you do care packages, or if you do a snackle box, or I don't know, if you're just like me and you like little mini things in packages. So this is the original flavor. Now, I'm really hoping that they come out with the fruity flavored one, but this is what they look like. They're all individually wrapped out. How cute. They're just fun. I love them. So they're the little babby packages there. And the flavors for this one is peppermint, violet, tutti frutti, cinnamon, spearmint, and raspberry. No, I'm sorry, I misspoke. Blueberry. Where did I get raspberry from? Blueberry. Peppermint, violet, tutti frutti, cinnamon, spearmint, and blueberry. Oh, yeah. And you don't get very many blueberries in a package, I can tell you that, because mine only has one blueberry in here out of all the other ones. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. I did get a couple bags, because, hey, that's just me. All right, moving on. Did I have any other snack finds, foodie finds? No, I do not. But let's get into some seasonal decor. So I had shared with all of you that, you know, my passion for decorating and trying to make things look all nice and pretty, not only for myself, but for all of you too. And I'm always like switching up my background. I kind of like try to theme it out according to holidays and such. And sometimes I just decorate it. I never really have a idea in mind. I just get all my stuff out and it just happens. But anyway, so I'm cruising along the seasonal decor. Now, I shared with you a bunch of stuff that was like strawberry themed because I was giving Miss Judy a shout out. And Miss Judy. Who's Judy? Who is Judy? Many of you have asked me who Judy is, and maybe we can get a picture of her. All right, so anyways, now we're going to kind of go and switch gears a little bit, and we're going to give Miss Mary a tease a little bit. Miss Mary happens to be Taco Patty's daughter, a sweet, sweet pea, love her to pieces, and she is a flamingo fanatic. Well, Mary, I'm telling you, get your mom in the car, and you guys need to go to Dollar Tree because the flamingo stuff is off the hook, and I'm going to share some with you right now. All right, they have these cute little cups. I showed you to them in the strawberry design. Well, they've got them in flamingos. It's got sunglasses and ice cream cones and blow-up flamingos, pineapples, and watermelon. Perfect for a flamingo party or if you're doing luau or something like that. So they have them in the strawberry as well as this one here. They also had these cute plastic cups. You get 8 in a package, and it pretty much says pretty in pink, and then you get that flamingo on there. Let me see if I can get one out so I can show you better. As soon as I saw the pretty in pink, I went directly to the movie, which I actually enjoyed that movie. I think it's a good movie, Pretty in Pink. Molly Ringwald. Alrighty, and here are the cups. All the way around, we got our flamingo going on for sure, Miss Mary. All right, so besides flamingo cups, they also had these plastic flamingos. Got a straw in there that stays in there. All kinds of pretty in pink, which totally matches the cups I just showed you. They also had this matching tablecloth. And there it is right there. Everything matches. And there's even pineapples, like I said, sunglasses, cupcakes, watermelon. Oh my goodness. It's a little bit of everything. They also had to match Miss Mary is this flamingo garland, which I think is so fun. So there's your flamingos. And then that's what it's going to look like there across the top. Super cute and fun. We're still going, Mary. I showed you a couple of these wooden garland beads, which measure over 2 feet in length. And this is so pretty. On one end, you have this cute pink tassel. And then on the other end, oh my goodness, look at her. Isn't she just gorgeous? These are so pretty. On the opposite side, there is just a regular paint there. And if you wanted to change it up a little, you absolutely could. You could just paint right over it. Do we still have any more flamingos? I do have another flamingo item. And this one is inflatable decor. And it looks just like that. It's an actual blow-up flamingo. Mary, you could fill the yard. All right, so besides flamingos, they have all kinds of other items out and about right now. I've mentioned they have Father's Day, Mother's Day, graduation, 4th of July, Memorial Day. It is a hot mess, but there's so much, you just really don't know where to go. For me, I tend to shop early. You know, I do enjoy those benefits of shopping early because I feel like you're getting first pick of things. You know, I would rather get something, put it away, have the receipt, and return it if I don't use it than to not get it and lose out on it. But hey, that's just me. And when you're shopping at stores like Dollar Tree or Dollar General, sometimes items don't come back around again. Maybe it'll be a long time, or maybe they don't come back around at all. Some things have been on my wish list for years that I've never come across. So I try to get things a little bit ahead of time. So as far as parties and outside seasonal decor, they also have new this year, luau decor. And they have this sign, which ends up looking just like the picture here. These are so cool. What I like about these is if they get caught in the rain, because they're actually, it's a corrugated plastic rather than the cardboard. So if these get wet, they're not gonna, you know, flip over and all get wonky because they're wet. They're gonna hold up. They even supply these plastic stakes to put it together. So everything you need is in this package. And this is super fun. The height of this is 10 inches width-wise, and it's 36 inches tall. So this is not a small piece. All right, I did pick up these little umbrellas because, you know, every now and then you want to have a little fun. These come in a 16-count package, and these are just the fancy little umbrellas for drinks. Now, Miss Patty, I came across, and I thought of you instantly as soon as I saw this. It has 8 pieces. It's from the Seasonal Connection, and these are cutouts. And they're basically cutouts for like a fiesta. Well, after looking at what was in the cutout package a little bit more carefully, I found that there's a taco cutout in here. And I thought of Miss Patty instantly. So some of the cutouts that you're going to get in this package. Again, corkboard, my walls for me and all of you. We have, how cute, a shake, a shake, a shake. I love the way these sound. All right, and then they have Fiesta, super fun. We also have a chili pepper. There we go. Super cute. It just makes you want to have a party. Chips and dip, guac and chips. Now here, we're talking now. It's too early here on the East Coast yet, but super fun. Then we have this cactus. And then we have a piñata. And last but not least, oh, Taco Patty, looky, looky, a taco cutout. I thought that was so funny. Of course, I got myself 2 packages because I am definitely going to use them for decor. All right, so I did find, decor-wise, iridescent sunflower balloon. Is that not pretty or what? Now, these kinds of balloons are not something that you fill with helium. They're the kind that you blow up with your own hot air. You're going to get a straw in your package. The one recommendation that I can give you for one of these balloons is you do not want to poke a hole when you're inserting it into the plastic sheath. which is right here. If you goof on this part, and it's very easy to do, it's never going to blow up right. So I'm going to attempt to blow this up with all of you. Well, of course, I dropped the straw, so bear with me here. Let me get the straw. All right, so I'm going to attempt to blow this up. Let me turn it the right way so I can get the straw in here. I might fall out of my chair. I might turn blue. God only knows. But hey, that's how we keep it real around here, right? All right, so let me get this in here. I actually should be doing this on a flat surface. My apologies here. So we're keeping it real. Let me get this straw in here. All right, so once you get that in there, sometimes they're really hard to push through, and then you end up poking it through the other side. So that's exactly what I'm trying not to do. I probably should have done this ahead of time. So bear with me one more second. All right, the straw is in. All right, so here's what it looks like when you insert the straw. Here it is from the back side. Now, this is a pretty big... All right, let's do this, shall we? It looks very iridescent. That's what I like about it. All right, so let me give myself a little more straw. All right, are we ready? Patty, start the music going. Da, 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 da. No, here we go. All right, so once you've blown it up, you want to like hold it with your hand and pull the straw out. That seals the balloon. Oh my goodness, how cute is this? There it is. Now, it has some flex to it, as you can see. And I'm turning blue, I'm going to fall over. No, I'm just kidding. So the balloon has some flex to it. You can either have it where it's like sunk in or spread out. I guess it depends on what you're doing. How cute is that? Put that at a party, a baby shower, a birthday party. That is gorgeous. I love the fact, see how iridescent it is, where you're getting pinks and greens and blues. That's gorgeous. Again, let me show you because I got two. Here's what it actually looks like in the package. Too cool for school, you guys. All right, let's get out of all that kind of stuff for a hot minute. Makeup and beauty. All right, I got to get my foot under my butt here and readjust myself. I'm actually going to take a sip of coffee because, yeah, all right, blowing stuff up these days isn't as easy as it used to be. I'm getting old. Okay. Let's keep going. Makeup and beauty. Some new items going on here. Haven't seen this before. This is by Beauty Intuitions Manifest Nail Polish. This one here is in the color nude. Let me bring it in and get the glare off for you. There it is. Very pretty color. I then found the color sand. I like these neutral colors. They're nice. You know, you can do a lot with the neutral colors. They also had blush. I'm just going to show you what they all look like. And then last but not least, my favorite, lilac. Absolutely gorgeous, light lilac color. Very, very pretty. All right, staying in makeup and beauty. If I'm not mistaken, flower is Drew Barrymore, right? Anyways, I found a couple of these packages here. We're going to open one up. And this says flower. It is definitely a full size. I don't know if you can see it written on there. Ooh, it smells really good. Wow, that smells really good. This is a Gloss Crush Lip Serum. I'm sure you can see because it's clear. It has got a huge puffy applicator right there. I gotta tell you, it smells really good. So yeah, I got one for myself. One for the kid. I then found these, and these are by La Mercier. And Stunning Satin Lip Tint. This one here is in the color Blush Veil. They also had the color Night Bloom. These to me speak fall more than summer. This one I think more so summer. And this one is Rosy Mauve. Let's check this out. My goodness, some of these packages. Alrighty. I like the actual tube is very nice. It's like in a matte kind of finish. That's a nice tube. Twist off top. Gotta be careful here. Nice little wand. Let me grab myself a tissue. Bear with me. All right, let's give it a shot right there on the front of the hand. I didn't think I have enough on my applicator, but yeah, that's good. Let me make it a little wider. Very pretty. Very nice. And I would say that matches pretty damn close. All right, let me get that off there because I came across some more Maybelline. This time, this is Maybelline's New York Sensational Gloss. What? So I showed you a couple lipsticks. There's so much Maybelline out and about right now. The couple stores I did visit didn't even have this like on a shelf on a peg. They're basically in totes or boxes in the makeup and cosmetic section. So this one here is Sensational Gloss. The color is number 05 Passion Pink. This does not look pink to me, but I guess it maybe has some pinky mauve undertones. Let's check it out. Maybelline has been around forever. There's your applicator. It's got a little bit of wang in it. See that little bit of wang? That little wang. I just wiped that off so there's a little stain. So I'm just going to go right there. Ooh, that's pretty. Doesn't really look pinky to me, but that's just me. I would say that's pretty dead on. Actually, it's very nice. Very nice. All right, let me wipe this off a little because I got another one. All right. So I'm not sure what I'm doing today. I'm home for a couple of days. I'm off. I've got a couple extended weekends. I think I'm going to make some cookies. I haven't baked cookies for like a week. I baked bread the other day. All right, this one here is also Sensational Gloss. And the color is not there. All right, so the first one I showed you had a sticker with the number and color. This one does not for some reason. Don't know why. So it looks like a bronzy type of color. We're going to check it out. I'm going to go like a little more over here because that's kind of stained up a little. Actually, I like that a lot. That's pretty. This to me is such a fall color. There it is. Nice and neutral. There we go. Isn't that pretty? That's nice. I like that. Alrighty. What else I got going on? There's always something going on here. All right, the last couple items I'm going to share with you are pretty much, you could say Memorial Day, 4th of July related, our country related. I had shown you some tumblers last week, and I said there was one I think I was missing with ice creams on it. I found it. This is cute too. You know, it's still showing our patriotic colors, which these are nice. It basically has the removable straw or it stays in there. The nice big handle. You know, they're plastic. I don't think you can you put these in the dishwasher? Hand wash only. Okay, that's what I kind of thought. But you know, you're out and about. If you drop it and it breaks, you know, unfortunately, you're not breaking the bank like if it was a Stanley Cup or one of the more Arctic big cups, because those things can be super expensive. Last but not least, again, if you like to play duck cheap, I showed you some little duckies. I'm just fixing tags. I showed you some little duckies, but they got some bigger ones out for 4th of July or Memorial Day. How cute are these guys? Oh my gosh, so much fun with the ducks going on. Lots of decor things for parties. There's just so much happening. You really don't know what direction to roll at the tree. At least I don't. I walk in, usually for me, I'm makeup, toys, snacks. Pretty much, yeah. For me, it's makeup, toys, and snacks. I really love the snack section, the toy section, and the makeup section. I really couldn't put them in a better order. They're all fun, but you know what? Because there's so much out and about right now, there's just lots going on. It's almost like yelling bingo on every single aisle. All right, everybody. I so enjoyed this me time with all of you like I always do, and I look forward to it so much. A like would be awesome. I checked my hypes, and I haven't gotten a hype for a while, so if you got an opportunity to give me a hype, that would be great. Until next time, everyone, a big hug from me to all of you. Stay safe, and hopefully we'll be in the chair with another video real soon. Until next time, everyone, bye for now.